Hello, welcome to Your Valuable Knowledge. Today I'm going to talk about the SQL Server and its installation process. This video is for all those newbies into the field of web development and they want to learn about the SQL Server, database management systems, and for all the freshers who is struggling in installations process. So let's see what are they. SQL Server is actually a relational database management, and is it is used mainly to store data and manipulates the data to get the desired results using its query, view, function, log, etc. So you all know that there is an interaction between the website and the users. That interaction is happening between the backend and the UI. In between there is a coding level is here to enable to do this to and fro process. So in all the whole process of the website development, SQL Server has a backend role where you can store all your details and any kind of inputs that given by the users going to store in any kind of database management system, and the SQL Server is among one of the database management system available in the market. And after this, after storing data, you want to get the results, you want to fetch the result, you want to again pull the results to see what are the results of your input. So that's also going to fetch from this SQL Server data. So this is actually a relational database management system, and in short, it is used to store data and it manipulates the stored data to get your desired results. To fetch back the result in the UI. So after that, what are the available version till that? SQL Server has so many versions available. In this video, I am starting from 2005 because 2005 is still using in most of the legacy project, even in the corporate world. Besides it, there are so many versions of there, 2000 also there, but I'm not going to talk about that. 2005, 2008, 2012, 14 and 19. 19 is the latest version available in the market. So, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can install SQL Server 2012 Express and how you can use it in further excelling your database management system. And there are two types of the some student confused of the installing 2019 whether to install developer of the Express. Actually, the difference is not that much. Developer is meant to use for only is a full free full features free editions, and it is mainly used for the doing all your development process, and it not include production environment. If you want to have the production environment also, then you can get the Express versions of the SQL Server 2009 or any kind of versions. And the after this, who can benefit any student who is completely new into the world of this SQL Server, and the fresher developer, even QA also this stage use database, so they can also benefit from it, and they want to learn and who want to go into the profile of the DBA. There are so many profile based on the database management system also. So for all of them, it will be useful. This video will be give some value to them. And they so how to install it? First of all, there are two ways of installing it. First, these are the two ways of installing 2012 or any kind of version. One is by visual in guidance, and the by using your command line. Yes, and what are the features of the SQL Server 2012 is the feature is actually there is a local DB Express containing only the database engine, SQL Server Management Studio tool only. From this, you can use your engine and Express with advanced service. It contains an engine to all the not only engines, it also contains Express tool reporting service and full text service. So in the reporting service, you must be heard of the SSRS and the SSIS for the integration as is RS, SSAS analysis. So these all are also have another complete profile in the market, and the but for at the certain level, I'm going. You don't need all the features to install. What you have to install is, let's go for the Express plus SQL Server Management Studio. I'll show you how to install this board, and these are the steps to install. These are the steps to install. First, you have to go to the Microsoft official website, search for the SQL Server 2012, and download the SQL Server. Before downloading, what you have to do is you have to check the your system configuration, because any kind of version needs particular configuration to get installed into your computer, and you have download all the exe file, and run the exe file. It will download necessary files, and it will take at least 45 to 1 hour to install the whole process. And yeah, this is how you are going to do. This is a brief idea of how you can install. So let's dive into the process of the installations. So this is the Microsoft official website, and this is where you can get the exe file. Before downloading, what you have to do is just check the details of all the features available. You can read. I have already told you these are the exe file that you will get, and what we are going to install is Express plus MS SQL Server Management Studio tools. Okay, and after that you have to check is system requirement. If you're going to install this 2012, then you need your Windows 7, Windows SQL Server 2008, R2, Windows SQL Server 2008, Service Pack 2. These are the requirement, and the processor bit should be 32-bit system or the 64-bit system, and the minimum RAM size required is 512, and the 2 GB or more is recommended, and 2.2 GB of the available hard disk space to be required. It's required. So these are the system requirement. You have to check the system first before installation. You can check very easily by clicking on the. So what you can do is click to the My PC and go to the property. Then you will see the details of your processor or RAM, whatever, like this. And mine is 8 GB and 64-bit operating system. So like that, you can use it. So these are the installation instructions are also given below. And if you're installing for the first time, then you need to install with this Microsoft.NET Framework 3.5 SP1 or the 4 to install this particular SQL Server 2012. If for that, what you can do is just install your Visual Studio, because you must need Visual Studio for all your coding. Or if you're not using Visual Studio and if you're using Visual Code, then separately you install this by downloading the .NET Framework. After that, install this SQL Server 2012. Right, then click to the download. After that, you will see all the exe file. You can download all if you want, and otherwise you can go for the if you're for the 64-bit, you can go for the Extra Express 64-bit, and there is one which can be used for both. This 86 can use for the both as 32 and the 64-bit. You can install this too. After that, you have to install this SQL Management Studio for a tool only for using your database engine. So after that, click to the next. It will cover your requirement exe file. It will take some time. Okay, so after that, I have already got the downloaded file. So this is the downloaded file. Then click to the SQL Express 86 for installations, and it will take time while installing. After installing this, install this SQL Management Studio for using your database engine. So let's start installing from the SQL Express 86. Double click on it to run. This particular exe file can be used for the 32-bit processor as well as 64-bit processor. The extraction will take some time.
Then after extractions is finished, it will prompt you a window in which you will instruct you to go further for the installations. Yeah, this is the prompt window, and after this, inside the installation tab, you will get two instructions for one is for the newly installed standalone SQL Server 2012, or another one is for upgradations from the 2005 8 or 8R. So let's go for the new one installations. Click to the new SQL standalone, then it will also take some time while the processing is going on. After that, it will prompt you for the license terms, and you need to accept the license terms and conditions of the SQL Server. Just click to check the checkbox. After that, click to next button. Then it will check for the package for the updations. Then what you have to do is nothing but just click to next. Then it will go on downloading, extracting the file. It will also take time, you need to bear it. And after the completions of the extractions of all the files, it will prompt a window for the next step. Okay, inside this window, inside the features, you have to select all what kind of features you want to install. So select all the features, then click to next. Yeah, inside this the name is given whatever you want. And after that, what you have to do is you have to again click to the next. Then you will ask for further authentications mode. There is two type of authentication mode. One is window authentication mode and one is mixed mode. If you use window authentication mode, well, then you don't need to give username and the password when you use this particular SQL server in coding environment. So let's you can choose for the mix mode. Choose for the mix mode for if you want to provide a particular username or password, right? Mix mode will can work both window and the mix mode too. So, and the password should be very strong, and if it is not, then it will prompt a message that has this prompt to you. So type it again with a strong password. Then click to the next. After that, it will also ask if you want to send whether for the error is dependent on, so you can keep as a blank and then click to the next, then the process of the installation will start. That the installation process will take time, you need to bear it. And after the completions of this installation of this express, what you have to do is you have to install again SQL Server Management Studio, so that you can use this particular database engine. So now let's install again the SQL Server Management Studio, so that you can use all, your database engine for creating your database, and for creating table inside the database, and doing all your other stuff like creating procedures, functions, view, etc. Whatever you can do, all the other stuff. So it will also take the same process, and by extracting, then it will get it will also take the time, and after that almost all the procedure are same. Here you don't need to provide any password and the username of the password. All you have to do is just go next, 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 and it will go on processing. Yeah, so here this is important to choose whether you want to add as in the SQL Server Express. You can do this too, and you can also perform installations alone, installing alone. You can choose for any one of them. Just so I kept as first one, then click to the next. After clicking to the next, it will go to the next step. Right, in the next step, it will also again ask you to select the features, then select all the features, basic and the local DB, then click to the next. After that, it will again ask for the reporting the error. You can keep as blank, or if you want to report, you can check. Then after that, click to the next again. Almost all the procedure are same. If you know, then you can skip that part while you're watching this video. And after that, what you have to do, the installation process will also take time, so bear for it. And after that, after completing the installation, closed in the window, and it will show that it is completely succeeded, whatever you have installed. Then close it. After that, go to the start button, then search for the SQL Management Studio. You can type directly as SSMS, then it will give you, right, then click 2012. Okay, then after this it will if it is running for the first time, then it will take some times, like then after that, what you have to do, it will also take 2 to 3 minutes. Everything actually is a huge, a heavy software, so it will take time. After this, select your server, the one that you have installed, that is the database engine as SQL Express. Select it. After that, click OK. Then you can choose your authentication as the window or the SQL Server authentication, and give the password that you have given to the while you're installing uh, SQL Express, that is and the whatever password that you have given. Then it will bring to the SQL Server dashboard, and the inside this editor you can do all the stuff. You will get system database. 4 type of system database are there, and you must be you have already learned this in your college life. And after that, you create you can do anything now. Create a new database, right? After creating whatever you have learned in the college life, you can do right now. So create the database, give the database whatever you want to give. Then after that, inside the database, you will find all the stuff, that is table, procedure, functions, view, trigger, security, whatever it is. Then now you can do all any kind of things. So I hope this video will give you a complete idea of how you can install SQL Server 2012, database engine, as well as the SQL Server Management Studio. That is a tool only to use your database engine, and then now work of whatever you want to learn. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for my next video, and I hope this video will be very useful to you. Bye bye. Thank you.